room is quiet, but your mind is not. It never is it? It's that hour of the night when the world sleeps, but you are wide awake, reconstructing a conversation from 3 Tuesdays ago. You are tracing the ghost of a tone in their voice, the meaning behind a pause, the potential fallout of an email you haven't sent yet. The weight of 1,000 unseen futures presses down on your chest, a phantom gravity. You are so tired, and yet the engine of your mind whirs on, relentless, analyzing, dissecting. You've been told all your life that this is a flaw, a crack in your foundation. You think too much. The words are a dismissal, a pat on the head for the oversensitive, the overcomplicated. But what if they are wrong? What if the very thing that causes you such exquisite pain is also the source of a profound and deeply underestimated strength? I want you to consider a study, a heartbreakingly simple one. Psychologist Ethan Kross at the University of Michigan studies what he calls chatter, the cyclical negative thought patterns that consume us. He found that this inner voice, this critic we carry, isn't just noise. In its raw form, it's a system trying to solve for danger, for social threat, for survival. Your overthinking, at its core, is a malfunctioning protection ritual. Your mind, in its desperate attempt to keep you safe, is running simulations of every possible outcome, like a master strategist preparing for a war that may never come. It is exhausting you to death, yes, but it also means you possess a cognitive architecture that most people do not. You are not broken, you are perhaps over-equipped. The poet Sylvia Plath once wrote, "I desire the things that will destroy me in the end." Isn't that the anthem of the overthinker? We desire to understand, to foresee, to control, a desire that gnaws at our peace. We are drawn to the very depths that threaten to drown us. Can you feel the truth of that? The tragic pull towards the intricate, painful clarity of your own thoughts? I need to ask you right now, in this moment, are you with me? Does this feel familiar, this aching cycle? If it does, please tell me in the comments simply, "I'm here." You don't have to be alone in this quiet hour. Let me see you. Because if you are here, if this is you, then you are the bearer of traits that the quick, the decisive, the superficially confident world simply does not value correctly. They see the hesitation, they miss the depth. The first trait is hyper-empathic accuracy. Your overthinking isn't just about you. It's a constant, often painful, projection into the minds of others. You don't just hear a friend's offhand remark. You absorb its potential history, its hidden burdens. A study in the journal Psychological Science on Empathic Accuracy shows that people prone to rumination are often significantly better at accurately discerning the true emotions and thoughts of others. While others skate on the surface of social interaction, you are swimming in the undertow of it. You feel what they feel, sometimes before they do. This is not being too sensitive. This is a form of emotional sonar, and it leaves you raw. Yes, perpetually vulnerable, but it also makes you a rare and profound witness to the human condition. You are the one who truly sees people, and that is a sacred, if sorrowful, gift. Which leads to the second trait, catastrophic creativity. The world tells you that imagining the worst-case scenario is a disorder, and it can be, but within that dark talent lies an extraordinary creative force. While others see a single ending, you see a branching tree of narratives, a cascade of causes and effects. Your mind is a writer's room, a director's studio, for tragedies no one else anticipates. This is the engine of great storytellers, strategists, and innovators. They must see what could go wrong to build what could go right. Your pain is the shadow side of a prolific, untamed imagination. The same machinery that conjures a social slight into a masterpiece of rejection can, with a shift in focus, build worlds, solve complex problems, and forge connections no one else could conceive. You carry the third trait, profound moral scrupulosity. Your overthinking is often a moral courtroom. You replay your actions, not just for social awkwardness, but for ethical purity. Was I fair? Was I kind? Did I cause harm I cannot see? This isn't anxiety in its purest form, it's the conscience of a philosopher king. You hold yourself to a standard so high it is a form of self-flagellation. In a world of easy justifications and moral shortcuts, you are conducting a continuous, rigorous audit of your own soul. It is a lonely and exhausting vigil. But it means you are trustworthy. It means you strive with every aching fiber to be good, not to appear good, but to be good in the silent, unseen corners of your life where character is truly formed. The fourth is depth of integration. The overthinker's mind is not a calm pond, but a deep, churning ocean. Everything connects. A song isn't just a song. It's a timestamp to a past heartbreak, a theory about the artist's intent, a metaphor for your current struggle. This is what the psychologist Carl Jung called the associative mind. It can be overwhelming, this constant synthesis of information across domains, but it is the bedrock of wisdom. You don't just collect experiences, you dissolve them into your being and draw connections that are invisible to others. You see the pattern in the chaos. You are the one who can explain why a historical event mirrors a corporate merger or how a line of poetry diagnoses a modern ailment of the spirit. Your mind is a cathedral of interconnected thoughts, a beautiful, haunted library. And finally, the fifth most poignant trait, anticipatory resilience. You have already lived 1,000 sorrows in your mind. You have rehearsed loss, failure, and rejection so many times it feels like memory. And here lies the cruel, beautiful paradox. When hardship does come, and it will, you are often the one who bends but does not break. While others are shattered by the novelty of pain, you meet it with a tragic, prepared familiarity. A 2013 study on stress inoculation suggests that controlled exposure to stressful thoughts can, in some cases, build a form of psychological resilience. You have been inoculating yourself against catastrophe for years. Your nightly vigils are a brutal boot camp for the soul. So when the real battle comes, you are already a veteran of the shadows. You know the terrain of despair, and you have, without even knowing it, built secret paths through it. This is the pathetic, painful truth of you. You are an oracle cursed with your own visions, a sculptor who feels every blow of the chisel as if it were on your own skin. You have been taught to pathologize your greatest gifts. Your depth is called weakness. Your foresight is called fear. Your empathy is called neediness. So tonight, as you lie there in the silent darkness, tracing the cracks on the ceiling that mirror the cracks in your heart, I want you to try, just for a moment, to see yourself not as a problem to be solved, but as a person to be understood. The very traits that make you hurt also make you deep, moral, creative, wise, and strangely strong. You are the canary in the coal mine of a shallow world, suffering from the toxic gases others cannot yet sense. Your pain is the proof of your perception. Can you forgive yourself for the very thing that makes you you? Can you look at the exhausting, beautiful complexity of your own mind and just for tonight, offer it not condemnation, but a weary, empathetic salute? Tell me, in the comments, what is one weight your analytical mind has carried for you? You don't have to carry it alone. Let's bear witness to each other's depths.